Welcome back, my name is Dave. We're still working on the XT250. The issue today is that we have 0 brake pads in the back of here. That's not good. Another issue that we have is that our brake fluid is quite old and it's low. I mean, the reason it's low is because we don't have any brake pads. As soon as we pull this piston back, we're gonna have more brake fluid immediately. So we can tell it's already low. We just need to take off these 2 little bolts here to get in to add some more brake fluid. So we will do that. But like a primary reason we're here is to actually replace these. And hopefully, Rocky Mountain ATV gave us the right kind. I mean, it looks right? It looks right. Okay, let's get to it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is try and take off this little cover here. Promise you it is easier with 2 hands. If I can do it with 1 hand, you can definitely do it with 2 hands. All right, so we actually need to get in there. So the first thing we're gonna do is actually take off this rear wheel. We actually need to get to the rear wheel. So let's go ahead and move this. When I take off the front end, I'm gonna prop up the rear so it doesn't come flying off on me. But for now, we need to get to this rear section. Do I need to do anything else in the rear here? I think it's just the brake pads, so let's do this. 1.59 inches of slack. We'll just pull this bolt out and we'll drop this entire wheel. Should be pretty simple. Just drop it down. It just fell off. So you see how these are pretty much together. Oh, do we have any brake pad in there? Let's check it out. Get something like a large flathead screwdriver. We just need something to pry this piston apart. And you can see as we're prying it apart, our brake fluid is increasing. So as long as we have space to pry it apart, we'll be able to do it. So now that we've got quite a bit more space inside here, so this is enough space for the new brake pads. Oh look, there was a tiny bit of brake pad left, just barely. And there's gonna be a couple of bolts right here. We're gonna loosen these bolts to get that out. Let's try it. All right, here's the old pads. Look at that. No, there was no pad left. There's a tiny pad left on this one. This one is actually eating into the metal. That's rough. I'm gonna try not to touch the brake pad with my hands, but these are the new brake pads. This is what they actually should look like. Way nicer. That's gross. So we're pretty much there. Let's just take some of this grease we got, throw some grease on these bolts, just a tiny bit, just to keep them lubed up. Oops. And that's what they're gonna look like. I mean, you should be able to see pad on the back of that. That was just ridiculous. That was the worst looking rear pad I've ever seen in my life. So this brake, it slides on the inside of here. There's this little, I don't know, this aluminum or metal thing that it sits on. And then we're just gonna stick everything right through there. I'll just come right back through here. Should look real good. Again, we'll just put a little tiny bit of waterproof grease on this. Make sure we're greasing up the axle. Put the chain back on, of course. Don't forget that, I've done that before. All right, to get access to this rear brake reservoir, we gotta take off this guy, just a couple of bolts. Not too bad. All right, now that that's off, we should be able to open this up a little bit more. Now we just need the axle bolt. Someday I'll be better at this. Up. There we go. So for now, we're looking at our brake pads. Let's go ahead and tighten these up. Okay, that's swapping the brake pads. Piece of cake. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.